Hello and welcome back. So for my video today, I have chosen to do my EDS HSD Hero Challenge. Well, when I first looked at the challenges, I went, this is one I can't do. I don't have anyone really that I knew before had EDS, and that I looked up to as a hero because of their EDS. And so I just quickly discounted it. I was thinking of like YouTubers or different people like that. I knew a few that I'd like to get to know more, but I don't know enough about them to say that they're my hero. Well, then I got thinking about it and I went, I do have people I look up to that I'm positive have EDS. They haven't been diagnosed, but I'm positive they have EDS. And they've guided my life and been my hero for my whole life. And that would be my father and my grandmother. You see, I'm positive that my dad has EDS because all of my kids have EDS. That means I had to get it from my mom and my dad. The chance of a mutation happening to my genes such that 100% of my kids would have EDS is so rare and practically impossible. That means that both my parents have EDS. And my mom, in some ways, is my hero. Hasn't been my whole life, but in some ways is. She's gone through a lot. And her and I did not get along. It took until I was in my mid-20s, even early 30s, before we talked together and found out why, and she went through a lot. And so just the fact that she was willing to tell me some of what she went through makes her a hero. My dad, however, and I was always a daddy's girl. From what my mom says, and from everything I remember and everything I've heard, I never went through the mama girl stage. Never. I was always a daddy's girl. When I was a little girl, I was always out helping Dad with anything he would let me work on. Anything he would let me help him with. And he usually preferred to just have the boys with him. But I insisted on being one of the boys helping him. It's just the way it was. And he never put me down for that. Even as his mother, who was the ultimate perfect woman for her age, would try so hard, right there at first, to make me into the perfect woman. He stood up to her more than once, which can be very hard to do. And eventually she backed down. And he just kind of accepted me for who I was. Despite everything I put him and my mom through, still stood up for me, still loved me, still cared for me. He's in his mid to late 60s, him and my mom are. And they own their own business. And it's not an easy business. They do meat cutting and game cutting. That means that there are some times when he's going for 18 hours straight. And not sitting, it's on his feet working. Well, with anyone with EDS, that's difficult. My grandma cared for people into her 70s. I'm pretty sure she had EDS. I'm sure that's who he got it from. She cared for people into her mid-70s to late 70s, and only quit because she was starting to have trouble with her hands that would quickly be diagnosed as ALS, Lou Gehrig's disease. Well, I'm sure she had EDS. I've looked at the pictures of her, and knowing that my dad, pretty positive he has it, I'm pretty sure she had it too, and that's who he got it from. And that gives me hope. And that's part of the reason they're my hero, is I know that it is possible to live a long and healthy life with EDS. And so that's a great thing to have and great knowledge to have. Thank you for your time, and I will talk to you later.